doing tonight? Hi, Michelle Withers here. Super, super excited to have you. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi there. All right, we're going to have a super awesome, fun webinar tonight. We're going to be focusing on foodies. We have an exclusive webinar for our Do You Bake ladies and gents. I'm sure there's ladies and gents on there. And we're going to have some fun. All right. So say hi when you jump on. Tell us which company you were with. And I'm going to do some sharing while you guys jump on. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Amy. Hello, Mel. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, friends. I'm super excited to have you here today. Hello, Galen. Oh, I love that. Hey, Deb. Hey, Toby. How are we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Awesome. Super excited to have you here. So make sure you tell me where you're from and which company you are with. Tell me where you're from and which company you're with. Hi, guys. Nice. All right. And tell me where you're from. I know we have both some Canadians and some in the U.S. So super excited. Make sure you tell us where you're from. In Virginia, Miss Kim. So it's 8 o'clock your time. So I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Michelle Withers, and I live in Washington State. I'm in the capital. I actually live in Olympia. So I'm a little over an hour from Seattle. I didn't used to live in this. We just moved here a couple months ago. I used to live in the part of the state that it was a desert. You probably know there's a desert in Washington. Anyway, kind of fun. But yeah, so super excited to have you all here today. Hello, look at everybody. Marie and Shelly, Erica, Jacqueline, Miss Pamela. We got lots on the East Coast, Ontario, BC. Love it. I know I'm really close to you. We have anybody from Vancouver. I know I'm very close to Vancouver, BC. Just, I think maybe like a 2-hour drive. Hey, you're in Utah. Awesome. I was raised in Utah. What part of Utah? Haven't lived there for a long time. But yes, used to live in Utah. Hey, I got a Washington friend. Awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's fabulous. Hey, Miss Kathy Carr. All right. So a couple quick things that if you can help me with. So I have some awesome freebies for you. Okay. And to get my freebies, you see right down here the instructions. So you want to comment hashtag Queen, no spaces. So just like it looks like below here, hashtag Queen. It doesn't have to be all caps. So hashtag Queen. I have a fun goal setting sheet for you. I have a whole bunch of images for you to get really good engagement. So do you see this up here? Okay, so they know me as the question queen because a lot of people come to me because I'm really good at getting engagement on post. I know how to get more comments on lives, all sorts of things. Okay. Whoops, sorry. I'm getting back feed here. So if you will do me a favor and you will share this to other Facebook groups you have with our Do You Bake friends, okay? So you can also tag 5-10 people below, and then we're going to give away a year's worth of images that help you to get really, really good engagement, okay? And so it's just awesome. We love, love, love to spoil you. And so we'll be giving away one of those to somebody who helped share us out. So you share this out and comment revolution, because we believe that we're creating a revolution on Facebook. We're helping you to get better engagement on Facebook. You're going to learn how to find Facebook. You're going to find clients. You're going to learn about how to get more comments on post. You're going to learn how to get repeat sales. You're going to learn how to get some really, really fabulous. You're going to learn about algorithms. Okay. We're going to have so much fun tonight. All right. So share this out in Comment Revolution. Make sure you've commented hashtag Queen, and we'll have some fun, because the more the merrier, and lots of people need this. Okay. If you haven't yet, make sure that you've comment hashtag Queen to get our free goodies. Okay. Now, as you see here, they call me the question queen. All right. How many of you would love to find a new customer literally tonight while I'm talking? Okay. So comment customer if you're like, yeah, girl, I'd love a new customer. So I'm going to give you a question. This is my all-time favorite question. I love talking about and selling food stuff. I mean, love it. Now, this is my company. I don't sell for any other company. I just have my gig here, but I love talking about food stuff. It is such a fun thing to sell because almost everybody needs it. And so we're going to have some fun with this. Okay. So I'm going to give you my all-time favorite question to post. I'm going to type this up here for you. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, okay, how much do you enjoy cooking? All right. So let me put that up there. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? What I want you to do is, so I'll leave this here so you can see it, is go to your personal timeline. Let's just have a little vocabulary lesson. Everyone has a personal profile or personal timeline. When you signed up for Facebook, you have one. Mine's Michelle Hess Withers. Okay. You might have a Facebook group. You might have a business page. Business pages have likes. Facebook groups have members. I want you to go to where your personal profile is, and I want you to go ahead and put this question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? Now, just pick one of Facebook's fun colored backgrounds. If you've created your own avatar, so, you know, there's the one with floating on the air mattress, or on the pool, what do you call it? It's an air mattress when you put it on the pool, in the pool. There's the fun summer one. There's the back to school one. There's the laughing one with the bananas. There's a pet one. Do you know what I mean? The one with the avatars, whichever one you want to use. So go find your favorite color background, throw this question on it. Do not change the words at all. Please use the exact words I gave you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? You could say, how much do you love cooking? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your cooking passion? But I need you to have on there, on a scale of 1 to 10, I will tell you more about why we're using that phrase and give you a couple other phrases that you can use. You could use scale of 1 to 10 almost every single day with food. You're going to love how much this helps you. Okay. I love you guys are answering it. That's so cute. So take the question, go pop it on your personal profile, come back and comment done. Okay. Come back and comment done. All right. You like it easy. I love it. So yeah, if you're watching from a computer, you can open a second tab. If you're on a phone, just pop in and do that. I won't tell you too many secrets while you're gone. Quickly go pop that in, come right back, and we're going to tell you how to find new customers with this tonight. It's going to kind of blow your mind how many people comment. Okay. Now, if you've just jumped on, make sure you've commented hashtag Queen. Okay, really important that you comment hashtag Queen to get my goodies. So we want to make sure that you're getting those. Okay. And then also make sure that you have shared this with some of your Do You Bake friends. So if you have groups that you're in, share it to your personal profile. tag a couple people, and make sure we get some friends on here. Let's get that number up to 150. If we get it up to 150, I'm going to give away 2 years worth of images. It's $127 value. Okay. So see if you can get some more of your Do Your Bake friends on here. And anybody's welcome to just hang out and listen, even if you aren't a foodie, or if you're a foodie with another company, please come hang out with us, because we're going to have a lot of fun talking about food. You'll learn something even if you sell jewelry or books, but you're welcome to hang out with us. Okay. I do want to can everybody give Miss Kathy Carr a big thank you, a big high five? Tell her thank you for inviting me, because she's the one that helped to facilitate this, and I'm super, super excited to be here. So Miss Kathy, thank you so much. You're awesome, lady. Okay, so I have so many things to cover tonight. We're going to have a blast talking about algorithms and what we're seeing that gets Facebook to help you. Okay, do you ever feel like Facebook is a little bit of, it's almost like gambling? You're like, you kind of roll the dice and you're like, I don't know, let's try this and see if this works. Let's roll the dice and see if, I get the number I want today. Do you ever feel like posting on Facebook feels a little bit like some sort of gambling game that you're just like, well, I don't know, we'll see what happens when we do this. So common gambling, or gamble if that's what you ever feel like, or just game. I don't personally gamble, but you all know what I mean. Okay. So Facebook is one of those things that can be such a joy and so frustrating all at the same time. And I'm hoping to clear some things up for you tonight that make it a little bit easier. Okay. I hope that we get really, really excited about what can be done on Facebook, because seriously, you guys, there are so many people here and everybody eats. So the sky is the limit for you. And I want to help you find new customers all the time. Okay. That's really, really important to me. And plus you have a consumable product. Okay. You have this amazing consumable product. And so we want to make sure that that consumable product, you're staying in front of people so people continue to order. Okay. One of the things I try to tell people all the time is you should look at somebody and think of them as like $1,000 worth of sales. Okay. And I don't mean like people are numbers. I just mean that when they buy from you, they buy a little bit to get started, to kind of like, okay, let's see if this is really as good as you say it is. But I want you to think, how can I stay in front of them so they continue to order, and they order $1,000 worth of sales in the long run? Not the first time you meet them, but in the long run. So if you like that idea of every client you have, you sell $1,000 worth of product to them in the long run, I want you to comment 1,000. Okay. Because that's what I want to help you with, is to understand how Facebook algorithms work. So you continue to stay in front of people. You continue to get people talking. You continue to have good conversations so you can get those sales up and keep those sales up all the time. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a ton of fun. All right. So here's a little bit of Facebook 101 to help you better understand why I teach what I teach. Okay. So what's really, really cool about this is, as Facebook changes, because that's the one consistent about Facebook, is it's changing all the time. The nice thing is, what I teach right here, because they call me the question queen, the fact that I'm always, always encouraging you to use questions in your post, in your stories, on your lives, anything like that that you do. Okay. So important to understand that when you add questions, you could literally increase your engagement, the number of people who see the post, by literally 1,000%. I see this all the time, 1,000%. You can literally increase the percentage of people that see you by 1,000% when you follow these basic suggestions, these basic tips on how to ask good questions. Okay. And so this is going to blow your mind. Now, I'm curious about something I forgot to ask Kathy this, so I honestly don't know. Okay, so I want to ask you for a hot second. How many of you in the day, or maybe now, I mean in the day, meaning before COVID, how many of you did home parties with your awesome products? Did any of you do home parties? Because I'm going to explain something to you about the wording we use when we're face-to-face with people versus when we're using social media. Or have any of you ever done booth or expos? What kind of things have you done where you were face-to-face with people, customers that way versus online versus social media? Okay, yes. So comment home or comment booth or any other thing like that where you were face-to-face, meaning you could hear their voice, you could see their body language. Okay, what kind of face-to-face stuff did you do? Both. Okay, awesome. Both. All right, they're your favorite. Okay, awesome. All right. Hopefully I can make social media your favorite. That's going to be my personal goal, Kathy. That's going to be my personal. Okay. So this is so good. All right. Those of you that were doing things face-to-face with people, let me explain to you why you have to do things different online or on social media where people are reading things than when you're in a situation where you're face-to-face with people. Okay. So, when you're in a situation where you're with a group or only even with one person, one of the things that you can do is you can ask, and most of the time we ask yes, no questions, and there's a reason for that, okay? So let me give you an example. So I was helping a gal, so this will resonate with you a little bit, okay? There was a gal and she was with Cutco, and she had these awesome knives, and she had a video demo that she had done with a cheese knife. Have you ever had a cheese knife? You know how it's cut out. So when you slice, it doesn't stick to the knife as much. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay. So in this, above the video, she had a question that said, where are my cheese lovers? Okay. So I want you to think about that question for a minute. Where are my cheese lovers? When I say that here, what do? You hit the like button, you hit the heart button. You might say me, you might say I'm in California, you know, like where are my cheese lovers? It's kind of awkward to answer on social media. But when you're face to face, especially in a group or home situation, people raise their hand, excuse me, they raise their hand or they kind of nod or they give you that body language. Their eyes get big, me, or they might say something to their friend, but you can feel it, right? Even if you're just face to face with somebody in a booth and you say, hey, I'm curious, you know, do you like cheese? We just asked, do you like cheese? Yes. Okay. But on social media, it doesn't work as well. Okay. It's a little bit awkward and we don't know what to say. So instead of where are my cheese lovers on social media, and go ahead and answer this question. Okay. We want to say instead, what is your favorite kind of cheese? Okay, go ahead and answer me. What is your favorite kind of cheese? And so when we ask these questions, the difference is that it gives everybody something to say. They know exactly, like your brain went, I love Swiss. I love cheddar. I love, whatever it is. And you knew it. Like it just popped in your head. You're commenting really quickly. It's usually one word, right? And you're participating. Like, look how quick the conversation went. But when I asked you, where are my cheese lovers? I didn't get the kind of reaction I'm getting from you right now. So when you're working on social media, you cannot ask yes, no questions or what I call hand-raising questions. Where are my cheese lovers? Where are my, brownie or my peanut butter lovers? Where are my, it's on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love peanut butter? It's how many days a week would you eat brownies if they had no calories? It's those kind of things, okay? So there's a different way to say things on social media that can blow up your engagement. And I'm serious, I see the numbers. People screenshot them for me and send them to me all the time. Literally increased by 1,000%, sometimes even more. I've seen more by simply understanding how you have to word things on social media differently than when you're face to face with somebody. Okay. Are you guys feeling that? I'm so glad you're here, Rachel. All right. Now, if you've just hopped on, a couple things, make sure you comment #Queen. It's going to get you my free goodies tonight. Okay. Also, and then when you get it, you have to click on the button that says get the goodies. It'll send you a Facebook message. If you haven't yet, share this with other friends that are due to bake. Tag 5-10 people below. Share this in other groups. Let them know. Come hang out. We have some really good info. Okay. And then right here, this question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you enjoy cooking? Post that on your personal profile. We're going to help you find some new people to sell some products to tonight. Okay. All right. So are you feeling the difference between a hand-raising question versus a question that works on social media? Okay. So let me give you some more tips that I've learned. So I started doing this. So I was in the direct sales industry 20 years ago, 3 different companies, built 3 big teams. I'm not really one to like, this was my success, because what's important is if what I teach you works for you. Okay. But I have had some success. And I started working with social media. And I remember I was working with a gal that was with makeup. And I thought, and one of the things I had learned when I was doing home parties was to ask really good questions. And when I asked really good questions in my home parties, I was doubling my sales per person. Okay. So I'm like, well, what if I learn how to ask questions on social media? Would that make a difference? So I still remember it was unique. They've got mascara. And we asked, okay, girls, I'm curious, how many days a week do you wear mascara? And they got all these comments compared to just when they were like, look how great my mascara looks. Okay, well, then it was just photos. There weren't even videos or lives at the time. But it was a game changer. We were like, oh my gosh. And so what we learned was asking questions that we call them one-button responses. One-button responses, okay? So how many days a week? Let me give you a couple examples for food. How many days a week do you make dinner for your family? Okay, versus eat out, right? Just how many days a week do you make dinner for your family? Asking how many people do you make dinner for? Most people, it's going to be under 10, so it'll be a one-button response. The ones that are making dinner for 13 or something, they're proud of that, right? Okay, and they will put 13. They will click both buttons, that 1 and that 3. Asking things like, on a scale of 1 to 10, everything you make, and then take a picture of, and you can do a little selfie of yourself with your food, okay? You can always, always, always ask, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does your family enjoy chicken? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does your family enjoy Asian food? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy shrimp? There's always, always, always a way to throw a scale of 1 to 10 question on food, okay? The other way I like to do food, there's a couple ways to do multiple choice, okay? I still remember one day I saw somebody talking about getting fried pickles at a restaurant and was having pretty good engagement. And I thought, how can I put my question queen spin on this? Do you guys, so answer this question about fried pickles. So I didn't even make a full sentence, okay? Just one of the colored backgrounds. And I put fried pickles, A. So you got to put A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a one-button response. A, love them. B, hate them. C, never tried them. So what's your answer? A, B, or C? A, love them. B, hate them. Or C, never tried them. And it was like 100 comments in an hour. It was insane. I was like, dang. And it was so funny. So there's always a way, like seriously, always a way. Like, what's your family's favorite side vegetable? Is it broccoli, beans, peas, or what's your family's favorite green vegetable? And there's always a way to do it. Okay. Look how many of you haven't tried them. They are so yummy. Y'all should try them. Okay. And they're in different restaurants. I know the last time I had them, I know how many of you have Red Robin. That's the last place I had them. If you have one, try them when you go there. Okay. So can you see, look how many of you are commenting. I love this. From the cheese question to the fried pickle question. Do you see how this gets people talking to you? Okay. Can you feel how much fun it can be? People love to talk about food, you guys. Okay. You have the best product because everybody eats, men and women. Okay. Old to young. This is a universal product for the most part. It is so much fun. All right. And so what you want to do is learn. So let me just show you this. Okay. All right. So your little peanut butter cup bomb. We had your really yummy, I probably don't know the exact name of it, but it was like the pan cookie. Ooh, those are really good. You put the butter and the egg in. Okay. So this right here. I'm going to give you, let me see if I can I come up with 10 questions for this? We'll see if I can. Okay. I might. One product here. Okay. How many different questions can I come up with? So we've got peanut butter in here, cup bombs. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy peanut butter? Okay. Then you've got on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you feel like peanut butter and chocolate is the perfect match? You could ask, do you prefer your brownies hot or cold? Okay. You could ask how many days a week do you use a slow cooker or crock pot, however you say it, kind of, what's based on the customers and where you live. Okay. We could ask on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you to have a dessert on the weekend? You could ask, are you sweet or salty, which is your guilty pleasure? You could ask something like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you'll Reese's peanut butter cups, just because if they like that, they're probably going to like this. Okay. How many questions am I up to, you guys? We could ask things like, how often do you have company over? And you want to ask that, like, how many times a month does somebody come to eat? You could ask, what situations do you take a dessert to someplace? I take it to work. I do it just for my family. I only do it on holidays, those kind of things. We could ask things like, did I say 10? I'm getting close to 10, but you kind of see what I'm saying? There are so many ways. When you post this and you show like the before and after, look at, what I'm making. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. You always, always, always add one of these questions to it. And it'll help you find people to talk to that might be interested in buying it. Okay. Does that make sense? So super, super, super. Yes. How many days a week do you have dessert? How many days would you have dessert if there were no calories? Okay. Some people don't love sweet things. Thank you, Lisa. All right. So are you feeling that? Okay. Every single product, maybe at the end I'll do our mac and cheese balls here, but there is always a way to get so many more comments. Now, what happens on Facebook when you get more comments? They show it to more people. Okay. You must understand, if you didn't already know that, the more comments you get, the more Facebook will show it to other people. Okay, let me say that one more time. Okay. And I want you to tell me if that was like a ding, comment ding, if that was a light bulb moment. The more comments you get, the more people Facebook will show that post to. Okay. So when you put that yummy dinner that you spent time making, now I get you can make them all in 30 minutes because they're awesome, but still you put the 30 minutes in. Okay. When you show that awesome meal that you made and it was awesome, it was in 30 minutes, don't just say, look how yummy this is and I made it in 30 minutes. We want to add a question to it. Then people will get talking to you. They know you sell it. If they comment, that's them raising their hand saying, okay, you can talk to me. I know you sell this stuff. All right. I'm curious. Let's have a chat. They're not going to say, I'm curious. Let's have a chat. They comment on your post, and that is their way of letting you know. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Awesome. I love it. Will other posts start showing to people who commented on the one particular post? Rachel, you're a brilliant girl. Okay, so yes, here's the thing, you guys. This is what's important about algorithms, okay? And this is a good segue to something I need to teach you. The questions I've been giving you are what we call qualifying questions. You sell food stuff, we ask food stuff. That's a qualifying question, okay? Then we want to ask other questions that just are fun, that don't necessarily have anything to do with food, okay? And that will help to get your food post seen even more. So let me tell you one that's really, really popular and really effective right now is on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for fall? Or how much do you love fall? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love fall? And it blows up. So many people love fall. Some people don't. And we don't care. We don't care if they say 0, I hate it, I wish it wouldn't come. It still is a comment and helps your algorithms. So you want to have a good balance of just fun things for people to talk to you about. We call those engagement questions. Engaging, anyone can answer them. Engagement, everyone, okay? So we ask this on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy fall? And it's amazing because then the next post, after you've got a ton of comments, it's really, really awesome what happens, okay? Now, there's a couple important tips you need to know, okay? Number 1 is this. Every single comment you get, you need to respond back to, okay? Even if you just put like a GIF or an emoji, not just emoji the comment, but you like there would be a heart in the actual comment section, okay? If you can ask a question, that's a better idea. So then they comment back. But Facebook wants to see one-on-one interactions. So when they comment and you hit reply and put a reply back, especially, let me tell you a little hint, the questions that you ask, you want to reply back to the first couple comments within the first 30 to 60 minutes. Then Facebook's like, whoo! And it just, boom, it's like lightning. I mean, it's like fireworks. It just explodes, okay? And your explosion is going to be different than somebody else's explosion. Your explosion will be based on how many Facebook friends you have and how high your engagement was before you posted the question, okay? So don't compare yourself to other people. We are looking for 1 to 2%. So if you have 500 Facebook friends, we're hoping for 5 comments, that's 1%, or 10 comments, 2%, and that's awesome. But here's the thing. If you have somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 friends, okay, and you start doing this religiously and you do it every single day, from asking the fall question to then asking a food question, and you keep your engagement up, we see people getting between 50 and 100 comments, okay? It is amazing. Kathleen, you're so sweet. Thank you. You're so sweet, okay? So this is a game changer. And the cool thing is it's 100% duplicatable. Everyone can do it, okay? So you're posting your question. I believe in 2 posts a day, one that's engaging and fun, kind of earlier in the morning, and something about business around the time people kind of settling down after dinner, okay? So about 12 hours apart, like 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. or 6 and 6. It can be 13 hours apart, okay? But if you can get consistent about 2 posts a day on your personal profile, business page, and or group, wherever you're working, okay? I do have opinions about business pages and groups, but I'll help you work anything you want to use, okay? The algorithm tips work for all 3 places, so it doesn't matter where you're working, but anyway, if we have time, we'll talk about Facebook pages at the end. But doing this makes a huge difference, okay? Now, let me tell you one more thing that's important. So you're replying to every comment. you want to start throwing these questions into your stories. So if you haven't yet, make sure you've commented #Queen. Okay. I'm giving you, I think it's like 15 or 20. There's both squares and there's long stories with some really great fall questions. Okay. And you want to be posting those in there. It's fabulous how well they work. And let me tell you the secret behind stories. So tell me if you're using stories. Let me give you the options for the answers before you comment. So if you're posting stories on your personal profile, or comment personal. If you're posting them on your business page, comment page. If you're doing it on both, comment both. Okay. If you're doing none, comment none. So stories or on your personal, or stories on your page, or both, or none. Okay. All right. On a scale of 1 to 20, I love that, Kathy. On a scale of 1 to 100, we'll use whatever numbers we feel like. Never use stories. Okay. I'm going to tell you some secrets about stories. Okay, what time is it? I could talk forever, all right? So I have so many tips to share with you. So I'm going to step back for just a second. I have focused on more about what you need to put out there to get people to comment, okay? But I want you to step back for a hot second. The reason we talked about that first is because I wanted you to go post that question to see the kind of engagement you can get and see how some of you will be like, oh my gosh, there are people who commented that I haven't seen comment for years. Like, some of you will really like get a kick out of this, like what happens, because this is one of our most best questions. But there's lots of really good food questions out there, not just this one. Okay, so here's the thing. To get even better engagement, this question will do really good things for you. But to get even better engagement, what you need to learn is what you give, you get back. Okay? What you give, you get back. All right? And so here is what is so important, okay? Is to understand Facebook's algorithms. So there's a couple things Facebook likes to see you do. The first one is to send messages. Now, some of you just went, I'm not sending messages. She's going to, I'm not called messages, and not even messages about your business. Just loving, I care about you. I see that, something good happened. So when I talk about messages, hang on, I promise you, I won't scare you to death. Okay. First thing Facebook likes to see is messages. Second thing they like to see is comments on posts. Third thing they like to see is, like, if you watch people's videos, just some time that you watch their videos or lives. And then lastly is, second to last is any emotion that is greater than a thumbs up, meaning the heart, the care, the wow. So let me tell you. So this is a trick for you to learn, and I would love for you to do it now. So if you love what you're learning, if you've learned something new, if you've got inspired, I want you to shower me with hearts. Go down to the bottom of, you're watching the live, hit the emojis, hit that heart button. Let those heart fly. Shower me with hearts. Okay, shower me with love. You want to train people to hit your hearts, your wows, anything besides the thumbs up. So the very last thing is thumbs up. A heart gets twice as much weight from Facebook as a thumbs up. Okay, and let me tell you something. When you're going through people's posts and you see, you like what they have to say or what they shared, click on those emotions and just move over. Do the heart, do the wow, do the care, do anything. Well, maybe not the angry or sad face unless it's appropriate because they're shared something sad, but do anything besides a thumbs up, because what happens is in their notifications, it'll say 13 people thumbed up your post, but Kathy Carr hearted your post because so few people hit the hearts, and it will show up your name, and it'll make people feel more connected to you because they'll see your name more often. Okay. So hit hearts. Don't hit thumbs up. Okay. Spend that extra half second. Hit the thumbs up on people's posts instead of the thumbs up. Okay. So that's the bottom of the list. Let's go back up to the top of the list. All right. So let me share screen for a hot second. Okay. How many of you comment on stories? Just like when you open Facebook, how many of you click on stories and look at your friends' stories? Okay, I just want you to comment, look. Do you open that and look at your friends' stories? Okay. When you open Facebook, right, on your phone or your computer, the very top is that bar that shows stories, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay. So you've got that bar that shows stories. And you want to click on that, all right? So you're going to click on, let me share screen here, right? So I've got my stories here, all right? And we want to click on them. And what happens is, okay, so I've got my girl Diana here. Down at the bottom right here, it says reply. That's kind of hard to see. I'm sorry, but I promise you it says reply down there. Sometimes it says message. It's not consistent. So that little bar right down there, okay, Facebook loves that because a reply sends a message. So I'm not asking you to message people about your business. That's not what I mean when I say message. What we have found, this is going to blow your mind. What we have found is if you go into stories and you simply take, and I've done this in 8 minutes a day, okay? So it doesn't take very long. And you go through and you swipe through people's stories and you're going to go down to reply and you're going to reply to 25 stories a day. You could start with 10, but our suggestion is to get up to 25 a day. The fun thing is sometimes Facebook makes suggestions and you can just click on their suggestion. Like I said, you can absolutely reply to 25 in less than 10 minutes. Easy. Okay. And you're going to do one of three things. Compliment. Oh my gosh, your hair is so cute. Your kids are adorable. Your decorations are awesome. Good. Or congratulate. Good job on working out. Good job on, your kids getting those grades. Or empathize. I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. I'm so sorry that happened. Oh my gosh, it's so hard that, your basement flooded, whatever it is. Compliment, congratulate, or empathize. 25, okay? And it's been mind-blowing. People's posts are getting far more comments than they ever have. If you post stories, the stories are going up like quadruple the reach, the amount of people that are seeing them. People are messaging them. And every time you get more messages back and forth, okay, the higher your algorithms go, the more your content will be shown by Facebook. Okay. What I'm trying to help you with is what you didn't know. Okay. It's really, really hard to even Google or YouTube this stuff because it's like, how do I get more comments? But really, you're trying to understand algorithms. It's kind of even a hard question to ask, like, what am I supposed to be doing? And so our whole goal is to help you understand what Facebook wants to see. So when we say we've broke the algorithm code, we're so excited because we follow the trends and we watch what happens and what works. And this is what Facebook wants to see the most. One-on-one relationships. You reply, you congratulate, compliment, or empathize. Most people will reply back, thank you. Okay. That creates that one-on-one. And boom, Facebook shows your content to more people. Okay. Oh, Miss Sheena, you know what, sweetie? You can totally watch the replay. I keep this right on my business page. If you're having any technical difficulties, it won't go anywhere. Okay. So I hope that you're getting hopeful about the fact that, especially, I know it's a stressful time right now. You're going into holidays and the COVID numbers are kind of crazy. I'm not going to make any sort of, political comment or anything. It's just something we have to consider, and they're hard decisions to make. You can build your business as big as you want on Facebook. Absolutely, positively. I know that to the bottom of the last cell in my toes. Okay. And I really, really, really want to help you with this. So you're right. You're on my business page right now. It's Creative Success Systems with Michelle Hess Withers. If you comment hashtag Queen, you're going to get a message from us, and the message will show you the business page name. Okay. So make sure you've commented #Queen to get our goodies. That is awesome, Tina. Woo, woo. Man, I'm getting so many comments on the post about cooking on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, so I always get asked this. Okay. Yay, Lori. See, you guys, this is so much fun. I've done this for a long time, so I kind of know what can happen. Oh my gosh, it worked. People are commenting I haven't heard from in years. Okay. Now, here's the thing. There might be a couple of you that aren't getting a lot of comments. You want to do the things that I talked about with regards to commenting on other people's posts, commenting on stories, show people other love, hit those hearts. You can get it so what goes around comes around. Okay. It will get better and better if you follow both sides of what we teach. Reaching out and loving on people, and then posting effective things with questions, and you'll get more comments. We can totally help you get your algorithms up. Okay. Try one more time, Anne. #Queen. You just had a little typo. It won't send it if it's not got the right letters in there. I have thumbs. I do typos all the time. You totally comment again. But they're coming, right? When's the last time you got that many comments in an hour, Toby? Okay. So yeah, it totally works. It's amazing. Okay. So it's super fun. So that's the thing, Nicole. Listen to the other tips I gave you. The other thing is, if you don't have a lot of Facebook friends, understand that Facebook basically sees about 200 to 250 is kind of like 5, which I know is a little discouraging. You always want to have a goal to go up to the next. If you're at 250 now, have a goal to get 500 friends. If you're at 500 now, have a goal to get up to 1,000 friends. If you're at 1,000 friends now, have a goal to get up to 1,500. And it's amazing when you do that. Do you want to see my little, who needs a tip on adding more friends? Okay. Comment friends if you need a tip on adding more friends. Okay. I'll show you my little scenario here. Let me grab a marker here. Okay. So who needs some tips on adding more friends? Comment friends. Okay. Here's the thing. Facebook is always kind of tempting you with, hey, so-and-so has 6 mutual friends with you. You should add them as a friend. Okay. The only time I have a post with more comments is on your birthday. I love that. Okay. Jennifer, you're so dang cute. Okay. Are you guys having fun? Are you having fun? Okay. All right. So with regards to adding Facebook friends, this is another very, 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 did I say very enough yet? Very important thing that you have to add to your daily routine, at least weekly routine of things to do on Facebook is add friends. So let me tell you how I do that. No, Terry, you shouldn't accept every friend request. Not suggesting that at all. Hang in there with me, okay? Possibly. Carlene, are you, which company are you with, sweetie? Just remind me. I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart. 8 comments, Gloria. Awesome. You guys, it's been less than an hour. Okay. If you got a couple comments, like it's just going to keep growing because you're going to go back and respond to people. Okay. I got to focus. Sorry. Adding Facebook friends. So I know you're passionate about cooking, but I want you to think about other things you're passionate about besides cooking. So it might be some sort of animal. It might be some sort of hobby, some sort of craft. It might be something that your children, might be some kind of health issue, something you're passionate about that you can go find a Facebook group on. Okay. Facebook group. Do we have to add friends to your personal page or just add them to group or business? So hang in there, Toby, as I explain this. Okay. Yeah, stop deleting people unless you they're creepers. Of course, you go ahead. Carlene, do you bake? Okay. So let me show you that in just a hot second. So your basic friend list, okay, looks like my little circle here. Pretend this is your Facebook friends list, okay? What I want you to do is go find groups of things you truly have interest in, and you probably already belong to some, okay? But if you need some couple things to look for are groups with lots of people, I mean like thousands and thousands, and groups that have post several a week, okay? At least one per day, if not more like 20 per week, okay? You want to go into the group, join the group, okay? You don't post and introduce yourself unless it's required. What I want you to do is love on others. So you're going to go through post and you're going to comment on post, okay? Now, let's just say, for example, you belong to like a crockpot group and they said, what's your favorite thing to do a crockpot recipe? What's your favorite recipe for chicken in a crockpot? And there's, 25 comments with different recipe ideas. You could go through those and say, ooh, I love this idea. What a great recipe. Thanks for sharing this. And you could comment on, or technically reply to the comments. Now, use your common sense, okay? I'm not saying look like a spammer, kind of crazy. I just mean like things that make sense. I want you to reply to others and make them feel as important as you can, all right? When they reply back, thank you, or you ask them a question, have you ever tried this with shrimp, or what would you substitute so it's dairy-free, or I don't know, whatever question you might have, and they respond, or you just give them, a compliment, and they respond back, what I want you to do is go and add them as a friend. Now, you can go look at their profile or see other comments that they've made in the group to kind of get an idea if they're a creeper or not, okay? So you don't need to just add everybody, but most, you're going to hit add friend, then you're going to send them a message. And the message is probably going to go to their other box because you added them as a friend. Facebook usually will show you the message. And it'll say, hey, Susie, we are in the same, you say the name of the group. I loved your idea on, the chicken recipe with a crock pot, whatever it was. I'd love to get to know you better, which is why I added you as a friend. That will keep you from looking like a creeper. And the cool thing is this, okay? Instead of sucking into Facebook's add friends of friends, those bubbles just keep overlapping. And then you don't have as big a reach. Whereas if you're in a group and you meet somebody because you give a sincere compliment, you just act like a good friend, okay? And so then you're going to meet Tina over here in Texas, and she doesn't have any mutual friends. And then you're going to meet Deb down here in Arkansas. And then you're going to meet Julie over here in Kansas, okay? Forgot what I was doing here. And then you're going to meet Wendy over here in Maine, and they don't have any common friends. If you go live and they share that for you, or that you book a party with them and they invite their friends, your reach is just going to explode, okay? So I want you to make a goal, excuse me, to add, so many new friends a week. I would encourage you to make 5 friend requests a day on average, but it's amazing, okay? This tip is gold. Thank you, Miss Kathy, okay? But the way your bubbles can explode and you can have so much more reach and make so many more new contacts is mind-blowing, okay? It's really, really, really amazing what you can do with this. All right, does this make sense? So I'm so glad you found that helpful. Yay. Okay, so work hard to find people that are outside your regular circle of influence. Okay, does that make sense? This tip is the best. I've been adding new people who don't know anyone I know. I love that. Okay. So Toby, here's the thing. Your food, okay? There's absolutely no reason not to add your business, some things about your business on your personal profile. Now, here's the thing. You could do things like take a picture of you and the kids cooking and your product happens to be in there, but it doesn't have to say buy my product. It has to be like, it is so fun. In 30 minutes, I hung out with my kids and we made this healthy meal. It was so great. So there's lots of ways to share your business without it feeling salesy. Okay. And you could put, I'm curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love cooking with your kids? How many of you are like me and like, get out and let me cook? Actually, now that my kids are older and teenagers, I do like them to be in there. When they were little, I was just like, please just give me space and let me do it. So there's always a question you can add to that. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, so all sorts of things that you can do. All right, I'm going to answer some questions about business pages. We're at an hour, so I do want to tell you a little bit about how you can keep working with me and getting some learning more about algorithms. Because I'm just touching, like, this is just kind of the cherry on top. There's some foundational stuff you want to learn. The consistency is important. Learning how to write questions on your own that are one-button responses takes some practice, okay? You end up asking yes/no questions. So it's really, really, you love cooking with your 6-year-old daughter. You are such a good mama. I did not love cooking with my 6-year-old. I will admit, good thing I'm good at other things, okay? So this is so fun. And so I want to help you know how to keep hanging out with me. How many of you would love to hang out with me and my team and learn how to ask really good questions every single day? Okay, so comment hang out if you're like, yeah, Michelle, let's hang out, okay? What if you only add people to your private profile because you know them? I post pictures of my child that I don't really want strangers to see. You can put people in groups and not show them to everybody. So there are some things you can do there. Okay? Hang out. Okay. Now, you do have to be present to win. We are going to give away our year's worth of images. So hang with us. I'm going to tell you about some really cool programs we have that you're going to love. They are amazing. They are so much fun. And we are so excited to help you take your business to a whole new level, especially with the holiday season coming up. Okay. All right. So, all right. So let's chat about how to hang out. Okay. So I have this really, really fun program that's called Social Media 101. Okay. I'm going to tell you there's going to be a big bonus for the first 12 people who buy this course tonight. Okay. We're going to have a huge BOGO, a buy one, get one free, not half off, but buy one, get one free. So this is called Social Media 101. And if you've never bought a class from me before, can you comment never? Comment never if you've never bought a class from me before. This is called Social Media 101. Remember how I keep telling you, you don't know what you don't know? Okay, I'm going to help you know what you don't know. So it's going to be 30 videos that are about 3 to 7 minutes long. And what this is going to do is it's really, really going to help you to understand Facebook and learn, what do I need to do? So Facebook will show my content to more people, okay? My whole goal, and so the link is popping up in the comments, okay? What do I need to do to make sure that Facebook shows my content to more people? You're going to have 30 videos that is going to teach you so many more things about Facebook than I could teach just in 1 hour tonight, okay? Because I was talking really fast, okay? Then one of the things that I pride myself in our courses is there's always an opportunity to come and talk to us. So in this course, you're going to get 2, because they call me the Question Queen. So they're called Question Queen sessions. They're 2 hours on Zoom in a small group, and you learn from each other. It's so much fun. Okay. And you're going to get hundreds of images. There are ones that are seasonal, and they're not part of the free ones. They're different ones. There's ones that are seasonal. There's ones that are all about food. There's ones that are all about things like organization, food, entertaining. There's all sorts of topics you can use in there that will go along with your product line. And so while you're learning to make your own questions, we're going to give you a whole bunch to use as you're perfecting your own skills, okay? There is so much content in here for only $147 or 3 payments of $57. Okay, now, the first 12 people who buy this course, I'm giving you a huge BOGO. It's a $147 value, and it's called, so this is the second course that you would get for free, okay? It's called our engagement camp. You get to come on Zoom and for 5 hours. Do you remember how I took your peanut butter cup bomb here and I gave you like 10 questions all on just this peanut butter cup bomb? What you want to do is have a product focus every week. And every week you're going to show maybe different ways you could cook it or different ways you could change it up. Maybe how you could, just all the different things you can do with it. And every day you want to ask a little bit different question and get people so excited about this that by the end of the week, they're like, I got to order some of those. Okay. So we call this our 5-day series, and it's amazing what it does for repeat sales. Okay. I'm very, very good at helping you get repeat sales. So you're going to get for free our engagement camp. You come 3 months in a row. This is 15 hours of training over a 3-month period, 5 hours per month. We're going to help you make content for the holidays. So you come September, October, November to create content for October, November, December. We're going to help you take your holiday sales to a whole new level, y'all. Okay, we're going to help you blow it up. So then you have specific ideas of what exactly to post during the holiday season to take your sales to a whole new level, okay? So that is the BOGO. You buy Social Media 101 this way for $147, then you get that BOGO, that $147 for free, okay? So you're going to get our engagement camp for free when you buy this, but it's the first 12 people, okay? Yeah, 5-day spotlight. It is amazing how well it works. Our 5-day series are all about focusing on a product and getting repeat sales. What we have found, did you all know this? Okay, this is going to blow your mind. When somebody buys for the first time, that's the lowest amount they purchase. When they purchase the second time, they buy 25% more. When they purchase the third time, they buy 40% more. When they purchase the fourth time, they buy 50% more, and they start telling their friends and family about you. Okay? My 5-day series and holiday engagement camp will help you do amazing things. Okay? It is so, so brilliant. Your products are consumable, you guys. You have to know how to stay in front of people so that they keep coming back to you. There's other Do You Bake people, and there's some competitors out there, okay? We want them coming back to you and you knowing how to keep your algorithms up so those customers are constantly seeing your post. Facebook chooses who they're going to show your post to based on who commented last. So you've got to keep your customers talking about food, talking about fall, talking about how much their favorite Christmas song. Then they'll keep seeing your food post, and your overall repeat sales will be amazing, all because you learned how to work Facebook's algorithms. Okay, does that make sense? So it's amazing. All right, so let me put that link up. Either if you've already commented #Queen, you'll see the button that says products. You can click on that and purchase it there. or you can click on the link that I just put in the comments. All right. But the first 12 people who purchase are going to get that engagement camp for free. Okay. And I have some other things. You guys can keep watching my webinars for free. Just know if $57, because you can do 3 payments of $57, if that's absolutely not in your budget, please know I do lots of webinars. Please keep coming back. Please keep gleaning ideas so your sales do go up, and then you can afford a program with this, okay? How much information did you get tonight? I gave you tons of free tips, right? I try to be very, very generous on these webinars and give you plenty of ideas to help you like boost your sales. But I know when you come work with me and we help you look at your Facebook group or your business page or what you're posting on your profile, I can help you make these little tweaks that make a huge difference, okay? But keep coming back, you guys. You're welcome to come watch as many free webinars as you'd like. But if you're ready to get your holiday season on, and this is something that you're like, this made so much sense, please join us, okay? You found this webinar for a reason tonight, okay? I don't believe in accidents. So this is so much fun, all right? All right, yay. We're getting some of you in. Okay, Miss Carlene's in, Miss Jennifer's in. All right, guys, they'll go fast, so make sure you get signed up. All right, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about business pages while you're getting things signed up. And then I have one other thing to share with you, and we'll do our drawing, okay? So make sure you stay here because you do have to be present to win. Right? Yay, Bobby. Imagine what we can do if you come work with us. We have lots more ideas. That's just one idea. Okay, I'm so happy for you, Bobby Joe. That's fantastic. What do they do when you reply? Okay. Yay, Miss Kathy. Awesome, girl. All right. So when they've commented, there we go. We have got Kathy in. We've got Gloria in. We've got Anita in. Whoop, whoop, girls. Yay. All right. I would love to have 12 of you on engagement camp because then you'll have each other to work with. It will be so much fun. I mean, so much fun. Okay. What do you do when people comment? All right. So they asked, you asked on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? They replied. Okay. If the number is somewhat high, ask them, just reply, what kind of things do you love to cook? Okay. What kind of cooking do you like to do? If it's low, ask, oh, goodness, girl, I hear you. What is it about cooking that you don't enjoy? Okay. Both directions, you're going to have some products that will be a good fit for them. The person that doesn't like to cook, either she doesn't like to shop, she doesn't like to plan, she doesn't like whatever it is she doesn't like, you have a way to make it easier, right? The people who love it, you have some great ways to help them really have fun with what they like to cook, okay? So that question you're going to ask, would you like to cook? Or what about cooking do you not like? All right. And then as you dig a little deeper, you can move it to private message. And if you have a product that you think would be a good fit, the important thing is we have all sorts of wording to teach you that helps you in private messenger to close the deal. But it's really, everybody listen really careful. If you've taken some notes, listen to this phrase, and it will teach you this even more in Social Media 101. We ask the phrase, may I share with you a fun product that you might enjoy? So let's say they say, I love to bake, okay? And you're like, what kind of things do you like to bake? And you're like, awesome. And you move it to Messenger, and you're like, I'm so glad you love to bake. I happen to have these fun things that, make it fun to bake. May I share with you a few fun things that I have to offer? We have a few more steps in there that make it just a little more smooth. But I also know how much you're going to like. We've taught you a lot tonight, so there's a lot on the brain. But asking, may I share with you, really makes it so that you don't come off salesy or pushy. We have lots of little wording choices that make a huge difference in the amount of people that will that sales that you will close after. I had a gal that was with Pampered Chef that did this question, and she booked 10 parties from it. 10 with brand new people who'd never booked parties from her before. Okay, so moving it to Messenger and being gentle and having a really authentic conversation. When you show people stuff and they're excited about it, you can ask, may I share with, do you guys have a hostess program? I'm so sorry. I should have asked Kathy that. So if you do have a hostess program where they can get some things at a discount, you can ask, may I share with you 2 ways to get this? Have a party and get some stuff for free discounted, or this is how you buy it. Okay, and if you have a special, you could share that with them. So you always want to ask, may I share with you? May I share with you 2 ways to get it? That may I share with you goes a long ways and really keeps you from crossing that line into coming off pushy. You'll feel authentic and they will like you more. Okay, it's really good. Got you. Okay. Yes, Melinda, I know. I talk really fast and give you lots of information in 1 hour. All right, there we go, girls. We've got Lisa and Allie and Mandy. Awesome. Okay, guys, there's 3 spots left. Hurry and click on that link. Let me pop that link back up for you. Okay, so let me show you some tips on going from your business page to your personal profile. So let me know, you guys, are you using a business page where that you have likes and followers, or are you using a group with members? Okay, which are you using? I'll give you a few little tips on those 2 different things. We definitely want to get 12 of you signed up, okay? 3 more spots. Get those spots filled. Okay, so which are you doing, business pages or groups more? Give you some tips for both, okay? Thank you, Miss Kathy. Thank you, love. Thank you for inviting me. Can you all tell Kathy a big thank you? Business page, both. Okay, so the tips that I've been giving you with regards to building your algorithms, okay, because most of the people in your group you're Facebook friends with, when you're messaging on or replying on stories, when you're commenting on posts, when you have better engagement on your personal profile, it does carry over to your group. Because if your friend commented on the post about you and your kids' first day of school, and now they see a post of you in your group, Facebook makes that connection that they like to hear from you. So those things do carry over. And I know a lot of the times you're friends with people in your Facebook group, probably 80% of them. Go ahead and add those people as Facebook friends who you haven't that are in your group. There's a way to look and see who you're not friends with. Add them, because that will help your algorithms. You want to be friends with those customers, okay? Now, I do believe in business pages because it's public. I do believe Facebook pages help you find new customers. Groups only help you get repeat sales. They don't help you get new customers, okay? That's my opinion. But when it comes to business pages, the cool thing is, if you're live, if you share a recipe, if all sorts of different things that you can post, you can share them from your business page over to your personal profile. That builds the algorithm on your business page. So let me show you that. Let me pop this link up one more time. Let's get those 12 signed up, okay? So 3 more spots, gals. Get signed up. You're going to be so glad you did. Okay. All right. So let me share screen. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to show you some tips on your business page real quick here. And the cool thing is, when you work with this and you come to Question Queen sessions, you can share your screen on our Zoom calls. And so you can be like, why aren't my posts getting any comments? Or how could I have got more comments on this? The cool thing is, we can look at that for you, and we can give you some very specific feedback to your business page, to your post, to your groups. Getting this program will give you the opportunity to ask us direct questions, and we can look at your pages while you're on those Question Queen sessions on Zoom with us. Okay, you will love it. It's priceless. Okay, so let me show you something. So if you're going live, which you should be going live and doing demos, I know some of you, your comfort level isn't there yet. That just make that a goal as something you're going to work up to. Okay, so here I'm live on my business page. Here I am right here talking to you. Okay, so when I want to share this from my personal profile, from my business page to my personal profile, right here. So you're going to go live from your phone, and you're going to have your computer, iPad, or tablet sitting there. You want to, this is on my business page right here, my little profile picture right here. This gives me the option to switch between my personal profile and my business page. I'm going to click on my personal profile here. All right. And you're going to see all the stuff over here on the left disappear, because it's going to look like what it looks like when somebody comes to your business page. See, now it just looks like I'm just a visitor. I'm just checking out her page, my page, okay? And so I come down, and when I click on this share button right here, it says share now publicly. That'll share it to my personal profile, or share now. So I click on that one, and then I click share again and hit share, and it shares it to my story. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Stories are where Facebook wants you to be. So then I can share that to my story on my personal profile too. It's so cool. And there's a lot of other places you can share. You want to play around with that. All right. So you want to share some of your fun questions, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you like fall? Another really good one. I can't remember. Do you guys have anything with pumpkin spice in it? A great question just to get people talking is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you like pumpkin spice? That's a big one right now. Okay, all sorts of fun things. So there's so many ways to share that. This is what builds your algorithms. Now let me show you something. So I'm sure there's a bunch of you here. The best way to build, I got to switch this back to my business page. The best way to get more likes on your business page is to share things from your personal profile over to your business page, because look what happens. These likes and hearts that you guys gave me, okay? So there's my girl, Rebecca. She's liked the post in my live, but she doesn't like my business page. I can click invite. Now she just got a little notification that she was invited to like my page. This is how I get a ton of my likes on my business page, is inviting people to like my page because they've been to my lives. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of post it is. It can be any kind of post. When you're working on your business page, and people love food, you guys, okay? So when your friend Susie comments on that yummy dinner you made on your business page and it's public, some of her friends will see it, they'll like it, then you can invite them to like your page. So business pages are, in my opinion, super, super important, but you do need to understand how they work. And that does take a little bit of time and practice, but we can help you with that when you get signed up for Social Media 101. Okay, it's going to be fun. Miss Jennifer's number 10. We got 2 more to go. Okay, so 2 more Social Media 101s with the free engagement camp. Okay. All right. One more thing I want to share with you. I know some of you said this isn't something you could afford, or even some of you, this is your first time you've met me. Okay. And I totally understand there's like a time and a place for everything. So one other thing I want to give you the opportunity to do. Now, the cool thing about Social Media 101, there's 30 videos, and as long as I'm in business, you have access to those videos. The Question Queen sessions, you get 2. You need to use those within 30 days of buying the program, but you can watch the videos as many times as you'd like. Okay. So we have like a little, here's another option in case this just isn't the perfect fit for you. Or you're just like, I need to get to know you a little bit better, Michelle, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It's totally understandable. Okay. So I have this really fun program. It's called an Algorithms 2-week challenge. So you have, you're going to have access to 1 video a day for 14 days. And we are going to teach you all about how to skyrocket those algorithms. Every day you're going to get an email with assignments of what to do. Do this to make Facebook happy, basically. And we'll have a couple Zoom calls. There's quite a few people on them. But it's going to give you a little bit of time with me. You're going to have access to a couple videos. After the 14 days is over, though, you don't have access to them. So you want to jump in and watch them and make sure you take advantage of them in the 14 days. But it's only $19. It's a really, 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 really fun way to get to know what we teach. If you've ever taken a class from us before, a lot of people take this even after they've taken our classes because it just helps them. The biggest thing this helps with is creating habits. Social media is all about consistency and habits. So if the 147 isn't the right fit for you, this 19 might be awesome. It doesn't come with the engagement camp and those kind of things. You don't get as much time with this, but it's a huge opportunity for those that, like I said, you're just kind of like, well, not really sure, or I don't have, $147 or $57. This algorithm challenge is the perfect thing. We had so many people that in 7 to 10 days found 3 to 5 new customers by following it. A lot of their numbers on their Facebook Lives have almost doubled. We've seen all sorts of fun results from this. So if this is something, if the bigger program where you work with us on a much longer basis for the next 3 to 4 months isn't the right fit for you, try the 2-week challenge, get your algorithms up, then you might take the bigger program after that. Okay. Wow, look what Kathy said. Did y'all see this? I should be reading more comments. For members of the fabulous foodie that are on, if you take the algorithms course, I'll draw one name. I'll reimburse you your costs, so it will be free. So are you talking about the 19 or the 147? Just to make sure everybody knows. Awesome, you guys. Yes, do the algorithms 2-week challenge is similar to the lives challenge I'm doing. Yeah, there's several things in there that are similar. So grab that link. Hopefully that's working for you. Okay, it is so much fun. The algorithms, the 19 Okay. 2 names. Wow. 2 names. You are so sweet. You can totally take them both at the same time. The biggest reason is the algorithms challenge will absolutely help you more with things like consistency. Okay. Whereas the 147 one, that is a little bit bigger picture. Okay. It's like, these are all the things Facebook wants you to see. This is how you create your questions correctly. Here's some tips on messaging. Here's some tips on business pages. There's like tons of stuff in it. The algorithms are just like, they're kind of power hours. You might spend 30 to 60 minutes a day on the assignments, and it's just going to like instantly boost those algorithms. And it's fun. Okay. So you can totally take both of them if you'd like. Yay! How many comments do you guys all have from your scale of 1 to 10 post? How many comments do you guys have? Sure, Toby, you can sign up right after. So I'm popping that up. So I just popped up in the comments the link. Sometimes you have to copy the link and paste it into your browser on your phone. Sometimes it's clickable and you can just click on it and get it. Or if you comment #Queen and click on programs, you will see that when you do that, when you click on programs, it will be in there too. So there's a couple places you can get the link. Deb is my number 11. There's one more social media 101. We've got Susan and Joanne signed up for the 2-week algorithm challenge. Okay. I'm going to do my drawing, and then I can answer any more questions you have while you guys are signing up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, drum roll. My winner chicken dinner tonight. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of you who shared. We have a lot of shares on here. All right, my winner. So if your name is the one called, say, Mimi, I'm here. Mercedes Dawn. Mercedes Dawn, you are my winner. Mercedes Dawn, thank you so much for spreading the love. Erica, oh, awesome, girl. Oh, Erica already, oh, okay, let me count. I think I have 11. Carlene, Jennifer Davis, Kathy Carr, Gloria, Anita, Lisa, Allie, Mandy, Jennifer, Erica, and Deb. I have one more left. One more left for the Social Media 101. Let me put that link back up. And we've got Marge and Nicole on the 2-week algorithm challenge. Here is the Social Media 101 link I just popped up. Good job, Lisa. Excellent. Love that. You will find you'll get more and more and more. So here's the $19 challenge one. You have 5 people responding. Excellent, you guys. Yay, Trixie. Awesome, girl. All right, Tina just got her last Social Media 101. We got Cindy Lord in there for the 2-week challenge. Gals, we are going to have some fun. Was there anyone else that was thinking about Social Media 101? If you were, I will make sure you get the bonus, okay? Actually, the way we're doing the algorithms 2-week challenge, we're going to make this evergreen so people can start anytime. So we're doing it a little bit different. 7 responding with lots of comments. Well done, Melinda. Oh, Marge, did you get signed up, girl? Oh, yes, I have you on the list. I have been looking at this computer all day long. Mandy's in for the 2-week challenge. We're going to have so much fun, you gals. So much fun. All right. What was your biggest aha moment tonight? Tell me, what was the thing that you're like, oh my gosh, that's going to help me? What was your biggest aha moment? Oh, Tina, wow, that's so nice. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. That's fantastic. Did anybody else want that Social Media 101 course? Don't ask yes, no questions, right? No, yes, no questions. Oh, Kathy, thank you. Oh, about how to add new friends. Awesome. Asking questions. You're so sweet. Everything. The interaction post. Awesome. You're so welcome, Miss Mary Jo. I'm so glad to see you, love. Thanks for hanging out with me. The stories, tips. Awesome, Susan. Questions. There was so much. Yes, there's lots of asking questions. Emojis. Oh, cool. Changing the way we word questions for social media. Excellent. Everything. I love everything. You guys are so cute. Asking questions on Facebook page. Scale of 1 to 10 instead of yes, no's. Well done. Good student. Just understand the relationship with what Facebook picks up by what you do. Exactly. Love it. Engagement improvements. Yay, Miss Lisa. Awesome. Finding out you can cross post between business and personal. Yes, you can share that over. Always shy away from the on a scale of 1 to 10. Thought it was asked too often. Oh, really, Trixie? How many comments did you get tonight? The 25 story comments. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much for being such a great leader and setting this up. All of it. Oh, I'm so glad you found it helpful, Miss Rachel. Thank you, Alicia. All right, who else needs links? There's the social media 101. The heart, you like that tip? Story replies. Love the interaction. Post, the tips for building algorithms, the idea of rethinking how we word our post. Now hoping to understand how to do my Facebook page and not just group. We can totally help you with that, Lisa. We would love to help you. 10 comments. Awesome sauce. Erica, I'm so glad you learned some good things. You still have people commenting? Yeah, you will. In fact, if you keep replying, you may have people comment. I have had some posts continue to get comments as long as like a week later. That's one of the great things also about our post is they don't die within just a couple hours. Sometimes people continue to get comments for as long as far as a week out. It's pretty amazing. Pretty dang amazing. All right. Did you guys get signed up for the challenge, if nothing else? Okay. Love for you to come join the challenge with us. Wow. 28 comments. Nice job. Awesome, Bobby Joe. Are you the one that said the only one you got more is with your birthday post? You guys are so cute. I really hope you get signed up for the 2-week algorithm challenge, you guys. It really is. It's simple. It takes a little bit of practice. The more consistent you are, the more results you get from it. But man, it's effective. It's amazing what you can do in just 2 weeks. So Nicole, make sure you go back and watch the recording about commenting on other people's posts, adding friends, commenting on people's stories. Your algorithms might be really low from just whatever. I can't see your profile to know for sure what it is that's caused it, but there's definitely a way to up that. Okay, for sure, for sure. The challenge is what I'm talking about right here. The 2 weeks algorithm challenge. It's only $19. You get a video a day to watch, assignments every day, an email to remind you to work on it. And we'll do a couple big Zoom calls where you can ask a few questions. Thank you, Miss Trixie. I just put the link to the algorithm challenge. Hopefully you get signed up for this. Thank you, Miss Erica. I really appreciate that. It was definitely a pleasure to be here. Okay. So much fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. Everybody tell my Mr. Porter. So Porter's my assistant. And when you're asking questions, he a lot of times is responding to things and helps you with those things. Say hi to Porter. So Lisa, did you hear the tips that I just gave the last gal that said she had one? Make sure you're engaging on others' posts. Did you put it on your personal profile or your business page, Lisa? Personal profile or business page. You're welcome, Miss Lori. Me too, Miss Mandy. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. You're so welcome, Miss Bobby Joe. Thank you, Allie. All right, keep working on your comments tonight. You're going to have some fun. You're so welcome, Mercedes. Absolutely. Absolutely. How many Facebook friends do you have, Miss Lisa Brown? Groups, even though you can make it so they're visible, people still have to join them to participate. So that's why it's so important to have a business page, because only business pages are 100% public. Thank you, Toby. All right. Anybody else need any links? You're so welcome, Miss Tina. All right, you guys, have a great night. Thank you so much. Here's the links one more time on those programs. Thank you again, Kathy. Thank you so much to all my Do You Bake friends. And thank you also, corporate. I know they put it in their email. So thank you, my friends, for hanging out with me. Thank you for the fun goodies. I can't wait to go make this peanut butter one. We had the cookie last night. We do suggest a business page, but it's a process. So we can help you with that process. Yes, we had one winner and we announced that. All right, my friends. Good night. Bye-bye.